And I'm live. What's up, everybody? Another draw stream. So let's get started. Hopefully, this one will be drama and ice cream free. Who likes either of those? Okay, let me remove myself. And I'm going to put the link in the chat for anybody who wants to come in and start shuffling. There you go. Ooh, long day today. I'll get back to the art. Yay. It's a drama-free show. No drama, no ice cream. Hey, that's Marianne. How are you, Marianne? Links in the chat if you want to jump in. Feeling much more alive today. Well, that's good. No rush, no rush. Oh. Hey, you know what we can do, folks? We can, as soon as I finish up this partner, we can go look at the Mojo Rising Book of Souls Kickstarter and see where we're at. See how we're doing. Don Chin, what's up? For those of you who don't know who Don Chin is, well, you're living under a rock. The owner creator of Parody Press, and who's doing a book called Beard Zerker. And maybe later on I'll take a look at that for you guys, and you guys can take a look at that. It's a parody book of Keanu Reeves' Berserker book. And Don Chin is a funny guy. Also the creator of X-Farce and some hamster book that I can never remember the name of. Maybe Don will be kind enough to put it in. Jim, who hurt you over ice cream? The ice cream man. The ice cream man. There's no ice cream actually in my freezer right now, and I'm very, very, very highly disappointed. Highly upset about it. So yeah, we'll take a look at Don Chin's book in a few, along with the Mojo Rising Book of Souls. See where everybody's at. Don was nice enough to allow me to do a piece for the book. I'm not sure where it may go on the back cover, or I guess a pinup. Whatever Don wants to do with it. Definitely share that out. Adolescent radioactive black belt hamsters. Whoa, Scoop! Zoinks! Who's your best buddy, Scoop? Shaggy. Adolescent radioactive black belt hamsters, and that is a mouthful to say. It would make an awesome puzzle, says Don Chin. What would make an awesome puzzle? I'm silly? No, I'm just exhausted, Bob. I'm just exhausted. Found the links in the chat if you want to step in. You're not, you're not required. There's no entry fee. You do have to come drama-free and ice cream-free, though. Oh, my Beard Zerker piece would make an awesome puzzle. That kind of would make an awesome puzzle, I think. Deliberately, like, send it out with missing pieces. Really upset people. Why? Let me pan out on this page. You guys can see what be happening. Some creepiness going on. Don't worry, this little girl gets her revenge. Hi, hi. Okay, let's take a look. Let me do some. Let me do something. Let me drop this screen there. And let me share it back. Just have to add the audio. Let's see here. Little typing, little typing. Gonna do a little typing. Gonna type. Ooh, look at this. Mojo Rising, Book of Souls. Boom, boom, boom. It's a Third Empire book with Outlaw Studios doing the art and writing. You have the co-writer, Raj Mahan, co-writer and artist, Manny Soda, Edwin Artex, and letters and edits, Keith Braun. Got some stretch goals that will happen. Some milestones at 50 backers. First 50 backers of the physical ship tier get a free Mojo Rising guitar pick. And these are some of the covers. Ashcan covers. This is Mr. Raj Mahan, co-creator and co-writer of Mojo. That's Manny, the artist. Colors, Edwin Artex. Keith Braun on the letters and edits. And this guy who we like to affectionately call Spreadsheet. And if you say Spreadsheet 3 times, he appears in your chat. Just so everybody knows. It's like guaranteed. It's guaranteed. He will appear in your chat. We call him Spreadsheet. That's Greg Holmes, founder of the Third Empire Studios. And we have some tiers here. Go through these a little slowly. I am working on the Mojo origin book. So I'm doing the origin story along with Raj. We kind of co-wrote the story, and I'm doing the art for that. Our goal is to have Sigmund Torre do the colors. He's already colored a couple pages for me. And we'll be going live with Kickstarter in August. So look out for that too. They have some fun tiers here. Those cool bookmarks. And if you missed book 1 of Mojo Rising, you'll be able to get that too. So I believe the alligator cover as well. You'd be able to do that. Tarot cards. Of course, Gemini mailers. These guys did a wonderful job in packing the first book. So they are at 1534. A little bit more than halfway of the goal. 34 backers, 28 days ago. Like, share, support however you can. And let's get these guys to the goal so we can see Mojo Book 2 come out. The Book of Souls. And then in August, definitely see the origin story for Mojo. All right, so is that the end? Did you guys stare at some more of my crappy art? Work with me, pointer. Technical issues, please stand by. There we go. Oh, that was an annoying sound. Oh, Marianne's in the background. Hold on, let me get Marianne in here. Oh, hey, she's not at her desk yet. All right, I'll make her wait. And here, Circle. On in you go, though. Bam! There you go. Beard Zerker. Number 1 is a parody of Keanu Reeves' Berserker comic, which I hear was pretty good. I didn't back it. Should have backed it. I missed backing that. Kind of sad about that. But, you know, Keanu doesn't need my support. No, I'm kidding. Let's see here. Let me try to get... Welcome off, Marianne. How you doing? You there?
Hello?
Hello?
Oh.
I can hear you.
Okay.
I think I can hear you.
No.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. Okay.
Might want to get closer to your phone, though. You sound kind of far away.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know if you can, but...
Oh, no, I have like a headphone mic on. Maybe it's...
Okay, no, that sounds a little better. Sounds a little better.
Hold on, I gotta let a cat out. I didn't know there was a cat in the area I'm in, so I gotta let her out real quick.
All right. Cat's getting the boot, folks. The cat's getting the boot. Brought the drama. The cat brought the drama, and we booted it out because this is a drama-free stream tonight. There's no drama, and there is no ice cream. No drama or ice cream. Well, let's take a look at Beard Zerker. Let's look at this video here.
Comics are totally awesome. And I'm totally awesome too. Beard Zerker has everything you want from a comic book. It's got great drawings, colors, great story. It's got great action, has a little romance, and it's about something. Not just any something. It's a parody of some thing. And I was like, well, I used to collect and I love comic books. And they were like, so, did you ever want to make a comic book? And I was like, yeah. And then Parody Press was like, oh, yeah. So they made a comic book that's a parody of my comic book. And it will probably be pretty hilarious, because that's what a parody is. Or at least what it's supposed to be. You know, this idea of kind of like a rock and roll warrior, someone in an altered state, someone with a big guitar axe, and a pet cat that's from the hood, just out of control. Speaking of out of control, there's his beard. It gets bigger and longer throughout the book until it takes on a fantastical life of its own. It's like, whoa! So check it out. If you do, I hope you enjoy it as much as I enjoyed making it. But honestly, I didn't really do that much, other than rambling on about comics and books. I mean, comic books. Wait, what was I saying? Oh well. Enjoy! Beard Zerker from Harity Press. Back it today!
That's such a kick-ass video. I totally love that. All right, so Beard Zerker. This is Don Chin's Parody Press Company. And there's a horrible pinup that I did that Don seemed to like. He's going to use somewhere, I think, in the book. Colored by Sigmund Torre. And he's got like a whole bunch of stuff in here, so I won't be able to go through everything. I don't know all the artists that he has on. So forgive me, Don, for my poor press release. But there's some of the interior pages here that you can look at. Go over to Indiegogo, and then he's got a bunch of variant covers that are going on. There's this one with some nasty hornets that I think this was Kanan White who did this cover here, I believe. And Don will correct me if I'm wrong. And he also has a cover starring Billy Chushi's She character. Look at that. That's awesome. That is awesome. Holy she! Or what is she doing here? Oh, wait, there's more. There's also a Rainbow the Brute variant cover. Now this one is fantastic. This is by illustrator Preston Acevedo, who painted this thing. Look how gorgeous that is. Look at that gorgeous cover. Are you seeing that, Marianne?
Yeah, I'm seeing it. Pretty gorgeous.
Isn't that cool? It's in a Frazetta style.
Yeah.
That is sick. That is so sick. It's funny too. I think one of the tiers you can actually get a beard, like a beard that you can wear. This one was by Thad Rhodes, and it's kind of like the movie poster kind of cover, which is kind of cool. I really like it.
Yeah.
I really like it. And so the premise, I believe, of the story is this young Keanu Reeves has an accident or something and goes into a coma and wakes up all buff, and the government is using him as kind of a military soldier, and they tell him, listen, if you do these jobs for us, we'll reunite you with your long lost friend, and if you gotta think about who that might be. I don't want to give it away, but think about some of Keanu Reeves' earlier movies.
Okay, I think I know.
Yeah. It's like, whoa. It's like totally awesome. But so yeah, folks, go back Beard Zerker. I've had the pleasure of being on a live stream with Don. Funny guy, hysterical. Always puts on the beard when I ask him to. He has like a fake beard that he throws on, makes his face break out. So I have no mercy, and I just make him put it on. And if Don were here, I'd make him put it on here. So don't come in here, Don, or you're putting on the beard. Don Chin says, I'll send you a beard and dare you to wear it for an entire draw stream, Jin. I'll do it, Don. You know what? I dare you to send me a beard. I dare you. And I will wear it proudly. Don is good peeps. Bringing in the drama. Speaking of drama, this is drama free today. It's also ice cream free. But did you know, or do you know, Marianne, if you get this correct, you win the ultimate prize. I don't know what that is. Do you know Keanu Reeves' favorite ice cream?
Oh shoot!
Don't look it up.
I can't. I have a
Okay.
stream on my
Okay.
phone.
All right.
I'm gonna take a
Cute.
look.
Can you guess? Can anybody guess in the chat?
Mint chocolate.
You would be wrong.
Oh,
Nice try
vanilla.
though. Nice try. Thank you for playing. Can anybody guess what Keanu Reeves? Oh, look at this. Look at Don. Don says, I know. Well, why don't you tell us? Why don't you tell us?
I bet he looked.
Neapolitan. Neapolitan. Oh, boy. You would be wrong. You would be wrong, sir. You would be wrong. Guys are gonna laugh when I tell you. You ready? You sitting down?
Mm-hmm.
You people out there sitting down? Keanu Reeves' favorite ice cream. Praline and cream. Baskin Robbins, nonetheless.
I've only ever went to Baskin Robbins like once in my life.
So that is a completely useless ice cream fact that now everybody who watches this stream now has stuck in their brain crawl. That Keanu Reeves, likes. That's right, Don. Likes praline and his favorite ice cream is praline and creams. Baskin Robbins, because he once worked at a Baskin Robbins many moons ago before he became the Beard Zerker. Long before that. So yeah, guys, Indiegogo, check out Beard Zerker, Parody Press, like, back, share, do all those cool things that all those cool kids are doing. Do it today. Don't be late. Go for the beard tier if you can. Get the beard tier. I definitely want that rainbow, the Brute cover. I love that thing. I think that's awesome. That's just like a fantastic piece of art. And then, if enough of you go and back it, maybe Don will just like destroy my print here or something. So who knows? Who knows? Can't promise, but who knows? And please, if you do nothing else, and you want to back Don and Parody Press, and you do nothing else, please, for everything that's holy, do this $5 buy Laura Chin a cup of coffee. Because Lord only knows Don is so boring, she probably is falling asleep every day. So please, get her a cup of coffee. Keep her awake. It's important, folks. It's important. I don't know. That and just a look at Don in the beard. All right. I should go back to my drawing. So that's what the stream was supposed to be about. Oh, look who's in here. It's Edwin Yates. It's live on Indiegogo. Hail peeps. Hail peeps. I made Don's wife laugh. It was all worth it. It was all worth it. But she's not laughing at me, Don. She's not laughing at me, sir. She's laughing at you. Take that. Just kidding. She's laughing at me. It's the mustache. It's horrible. Oh. So what you working on?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Same old ash can. Well, I'm going through my ash can number 1, making some tweaks, and hopefully get it scanned in Monday.
Okay.
And then I'll have to figure out what I'm going to do from there.
Hey, can you bring that closer to the camera so people can see it?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, you hit me in the eye. Oh, that's perfect.
Oh,
No, I'm kidding. No. Raise it up again. Bring it up again. I was kidding. I want to see it. Okay, now put it down. Put it down. Raise it up.
No.
You're doing a cha-cha.
No, I'm good.
No, that is a really cool page, though.
Yeah.
Very
and
nice.
I have them all here. This is the cover. I'm redoing the cover because I did not like how it looked.
Show me that other page again, please.
This one?
Yeah, like this is more finished pencils than I've seen from you.
Yeah.
Wow,
I need
very
to do
nice.
better.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very, very nice. Awesome. Awesome.
This is what happens when I put a lot of effort into something.
Don Chin says, "Nice work, Marianne."
Thank you.
Boom, boom, boom.
I do my best as always, even though some days I want to throw my art out the window.
Everybody wants to do that. Don't get discouraged, though.
Oh no.
That's my job,
I
to
just like
get
to
discouraged over my art.
I like
Don't steal my thunder now. Come on. Come on. So where can people find you if they want to look at more of your work? Do you have like a website or anything going?
I have an art page on Facebook going. Instagram, not so much. I tried there, could not get it to work. Basically, yeah, you can find my art page on Facebook. It is The Art of Marianne Childress. It is the simplest little name I could think of.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can find a lot of my crap there.
Oh, stop it. Not bad. It's good work. It's very good work.
I'm hoping.
I like
can
that
get-
pencil page. That was really that's probably the most finished I think I've seen a page from you. No?
Yeah, I felt like I rushed through my first preview way too much, and I feel like if I go back to it and make some tweaks and fix a few things here and there, if I can get and make his design his actual up to date design, then
Right.
I think I could do something with it. Just gotta
Cool.
figure out what.
Cool. Let's see Edwin here. Let me do a little promoting for Edwin here for a sec, if you don't mind.
Nah, it's good.
I should just like bring these up and like leave them up before I start the stream, but I get home from the 9 to 5 job and it's just like eat dinner, get here, start up my computer. There's so much to do.
Yeah.
We have another campaign on Indiegogo, The Ace by one Edwin Acevedo. And this is a young man looking for a purpose discovers the remains of a shooting star, changing his life forever. Let's put it up. And I think I have the sound going. Hope you guys, hope they can hear the sound. I think I fixed that.
That's good.
awesome. I hope I can get somebody to do like a trailer for Mojo for the Origins. I dig the big shark, says Dachin. I do too. I was like favorite when I was drawing that piece. I was enjoying drawing that character. So this is the Ace. It's on Indiegogo. It's in demand. Looks like Edwin was fully funded. It's a 32-page full-color comic. It's a story of David Diaz, a young man who is looking to find his purpose in life when one day a shooting star crash lands, not on his head, but nearby, and what he finds in the wreckage changes his life forever. That's an awesome premise for a book. And it's really cool art. Here's a creative team. Some of the interiors. Oof. Guy got knocked right in the jaw. Cool looking ship. I like it. I like it. Fantastic work. And I believe if it's in demand, people can still go and get a copy of the book. I don't know how that works. I don't know if you're still allowed to pick different tiers or not. Not too familiar with the whole campaign side of things. I imagine you still could, unless it's like out, like it's like an original art piece or something. I don't know who this artist is who did this piece, but it's horrible. Edwin, I would suggest that you get rid of that. It's disgusting. But yeah, great book, great looking book. Guys, go get a copy if you can on Indiegogo. The Ace, awesome trailer. And back to my ugly art. See, I told you I was going to do that. So, Don, Edwin, if you're still in the chat, I know this. I said this is an ice cream free show, but I want to know, and you. This is a question for you too, Marianne. What is your favorite ice cream?
Neapolitan.
Neapolitan? Just a Neapolitan? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Cool. That's a kind of a drama-free ice cream.
Yeah.
So it kind of fits the show. Awesome. Awesome. I dig the big shark.
The shark.
Yeah, I wonder what those guys with their favorite ice cream is. Mine is Stephen Colbert. He has his own ice cream flavor at Ben and Jerry's. It's a Maricone Dream, it's called. And it's really good. It's really, really good.
Gosh.
Uh-oh. Someone sounds tired.
No.
Sorry, this is going to be a boring stream.
Yeah.
We'll have that Dell guy here. Yeah. That class clown.
Him and his movie reviews.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to do a straight face when I do.
What's that?
It's hard for me to do a straight face when I do that stuff. This is a horrible looking cathedral, but it's fine. I don't care. It's fine. It's in the distance anyway. It's not like you could zoom in on it.
Let's see. I wish I could do the I wish there was a way to put the.
I know I'm sideways, unfortunately. I can't fix that. I don't think I can.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Uh-oh. Ah!
No. Yeah.
No.
No. I tried. There was effort.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah, I wish I had like a recording equipment. One of these days I will.
You wish you had a what? I'm
I
sorry.
wish I had like streaming equipment. One of these days I will.
Yeah. I hear you. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay.
I need to include the narration on these pages to give it more context. But,
Yeah.
But like the narration that goes on in the preview is actually, if it does kick off, is like the start of the first issue. It's like words from a trial, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see. I'll
What's
handle
that?
I said we'll have to see. I'll handle that beast when it gets here. Just fixing perspective things that I kind of goofed on some perspective stuff. And adding a bit more flair to these.
So you're going to school for art now, right?
Yeah.
Do you have any like digital
No.
courses at all? Are you taking?
No.
No?
I don't. The community college I'm going to doesn't really offer like a straight up graphic design, which would mostly be digital.
Right.
I would have to go to like a different school for that, which is my plan. I just don't know where to go at the moment. Like, because my plan is to, oh gosh, is it bachelor's? I think it's to get a bachelor's in like art itself, and then
Okay.
once I'm finished there, get a degree in graphic design.
Okay. I never had the opportunity to go to art school.
Well, good thing. Well, this isn't really like a full-on art school. It was just a. Every time I went to look into art schools, they were just like stupid expensive. I just couldn't do it. Like, if I had the choice, I wish I could go to the Hubert school.
Yeah,
There.
I've thought about doing like one of their online things, just
Yeah.
for the fun of it. It's just time. Time is really
Yeah.
the big thing for me anyway. I think it was recently bought by someone outside of the Kubert family.
Really?
Yeah, I believe so. I'd have to fact check myself, but I believe it was recently.
Yeah, it will. If that is correct, that's interesting.
Yeah. That's got to be like a cool purchase.
Honestly.
All the history and everything.
Yeah, I would like to do a class or two there. Because I'm always trying to learn new things, and a community college can only teach you so much. If that makes any sense. I just wish college wasn't so stupid expensive. That's all I wish.
Yeah. To redraw this 1,000 times before I get it right.
I feel that. I feel bad for remaking the cover, but like it just looked weird, and I hated staring at it.
Oh. Stop hating your work.
I'm not hating it. It was just like I could do better. And some of these lines got faded from me moving them around, so I'm just making them fixed up, which is it's sad.
I was thinking of doing like a friendly art competition and trying to get. It's very hard to get artists to get together, at least for me, probably because I'm such a wise ass. But to do like a friendly art competition, get like the chat involved, have the chat give suggestions for characters and stuff, and then either auction off the pieces do like a separate night for auctions of the art pieces done.
Yeah.
I don't know, or something, or giveaways just to the chat or something.
Yeah.
I used to do free stuff, like free. I would do a live stream and then randomly pick somebody do a randomizer, and whenever the number came up, that person would win the piece that I was working on. So they only had to just, come into the chat. And when I used to do that on Facebook, I used to get a lot of people coming in at that point. But since I stopped, but it was a lot of work because I had to mail it out.
Yeah.
And I had to set the standard of, it couldn't be overseas because there's no way I was paying overseas shipping.
Yeah.
Insane.
Yeah.
Let's just try to entertain people while drawing. Like, I do these live streams, but like when I'm by myself, it's like very boring.
Oh no, I try
Yeah.
live streaming, but like I don't talk
Yeah.
most of the time.
I don't have that charismatic personality all the time unless I'm tired and I start getting goofy. And it's at that point that the wife tells me to shut up and go to bed. You're being goofy.
I really do try on live streaming stuff, but it's
Yeah.
hard.
It is. It's like unless you do a drama stream. It's funny because no, you put the word drama in there and try to make it funny, and people see the word drama and they just come in. It's like, hey, how you doing?
It's a good trick.
Did somebody say drama?
I
I figured maybe ice cream would get people in, but no, that didn't work. Not seriously, but
Yeah.
just being goofy.
I like his design a lot. I think out of all my characters, I like Droz's design. I don't know why. Even though my ash can is like a love letter to what inspired me to do art anyways, but
I need you to get closer to your thing. I'm having a hard time hearing you to some, unless it's mine. Could be my
Hello.
ears. Could be the fact that I'm old. There is that.
Hello.
Oh wait, I can turn up the volume too. Go ahead, give me a test 1 2 1 2.
1 2 test 1 2.
Oh yeah, that's better. Now I can hear
Sir,
you better.
you left your luggage on the airplane at gate A3.
Uh-oh, that was almost a spreadsheet reference.
Hey, I'm summoning him.
I think he's at work tonight. No, seriously. I was I was chatting him earlier, so.
That's fine. Just imagine though, like he's
shows
at work. He's at work, right? And you go like A1, spreadsheet, and he has like Spider-Man tingles, tingling, and he's like, "Did someone mention spreadsheets?"
I'm thinking it's a comic book. We call them spreadsheet. When your city's in trouble and you're not sure how to do your filing,
Spreadsheet.
who do you call? Spreadsheet.
Should just make a joke character called Spreadsheet Man.
Yep. Or just call him the spreadsheet.
He's like a literal spreadsheet that came to life.
No, not, yeah, or he's like, like
he's like a parody of Calendar Man.
Yes, you remember? You remember when Microsoft products had the little clippy guy? You remember that?
Yes.
We make him like a little spreadsheet guy.
Mojo's at the computer.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, it looks like you forgot column B2. Oh, you're kidding me.
Your formula is not right in column 7. Row, row 4.
No.
Poor Greg. We're picking on him. He's not even here. Tony, he's gonna be like, you're fired. You're off Mojo.
Get out of here.
Daddy.
Make fun of my spreadsheets. I don't know why I make him sound like that, but I'm sorry.
That's actually quite accurate.
I haven't heard his voice. So.
No, yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
But what I was saying before my mic was just being weird, I was saying I think this character that I'm drawing right now has like my favorite design just because he's just so odd looking and I enjoy it.
It's always the odd looking ones we like. There, now people can look at the top of my head and watch you draw at the same time.
No, it's just because he's really odd looking and I enjoy that. So I mean that's the point though, so
Yeah, you gotta like what you're drawing.
oh yeah. Always. If I didn't like him, I would have tossed this project a long time ago.
Oh God, I remember I had a commission to do. It was like a playing card, but it was based on some really weird, I don't know, French aristocrat dude, and like they wanted it to be a cartoon but realistic representation of him. And I just remember like dragging through it like it was like torture to draw this thing because I had no interest whatsoever. I had absolutely no interest in drawing.
It's not every day you get asked to draw a French aristocrat.
Yeah, it was like weird. Like it was part of like some group. They were like a newly forming group, and I mean it paid good. It was a good commission. The guy paid me well for it, but I just remember thinking, man, it just is like it's like nails on a chalkboard to get this thing done.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I've gotten really draggy, like really one of those kinds of commissions. I've gotten really weird commissions at that's for sure.
The strangest one commission I got at a show at a Comic-Con, and it was it was actually I think maybe my second or third show, and it was oh God, the Flaming Mask. Yeah, it was this old Marvel Comics character, and this guy had like Marvel used to put out like these character books that where they would just have the picture of the character and then description of like their powers or whatnot, or a little bit of the origin kind of thing.
Oh,
I forget that. I forget.
And there's like a bunch of characters I've never seen before.
Yeah, and they're really like these are like really old. This is like when
so
probably
he threw you a curveball.
Well, he had a reference. He had this old ratty comic, and he had that was the reference I could draw from, which was fine. But it was just such a weird request. I'm like, why would you want me to draw? And he's like, but it wasn't like, oh, can you do your interpretation of this character? So I can make him like cool or something. No, it was like, can you draw this old, obscure, no one is ever going to hear of this dude and ever again kind of thing. I'm like, okay, sure.
I love doing interpretations of characters.
Yeah, that would have been fine. Yeah. If I could like do my own little spin on it, but nope. It was.
Yeah, but when you're not given that and you're just like, here, take this one character no one really knows about, and then it's just kind of like, oh.
It's like the Flaming Mask. And it was kind of like I used to attend cons shows with a friend of mine, Ryan Brown, and he's also an artist, fantastic artist. He does like he has a really cartoon style, but it's like awesome. And this guy, his inks are freaking phenomenal. He does inks like traditional inks,
right?
And his lines look when he's done with a piece, and he's quick, but when he's done with that piece, you look at it and you're like, was this thing printed? like, like holy, like holy shit. No, I've watched him do it though. That's the thing. So I know it's not printed, but like, it's incredible. He's like amazing with his art, with his lines. But he would like laugh at me because I get the oddest requests, really weird, strange stuff, and like people's original characters that were, kind of odd, and be like, okay, yeah, sure, I can do this. But he'd always laugh at me, like, and then he'd come over and go, what are you drawing? What are you doing? He's like, I've got a Venom commission, which is awesome. I'm like, what do you got? A flaming mask.
You got this rainbow-haired looking weirdo.
Yeah. I had this one thing, literally, was a round balloon-shaped thing with a mouth. And it was like the simplest design. And I was like,
I can't wrap my head around that. But
yeah, I'm like, it was big. It was round. It almost looked like a blowfish kind of thing. And well, at least the girl who asked me to do it asked me to like do my own interpretation. Like she had some other versions of it, and she's like, if you want to do your own interpretation of my character, that's fine. You could do that. So at least I could have a little bit of fun with that one. But every time I get like just a odd commission, and he'd come up and he'd like lean over my shoulder and be like, what you drawing? Hey, what you doing? Like this stupid thing. What are you drawing? Oh, I'm drawing like 4. Go away, Ryan. Go away. No, him and his wife Carrie are really good peeps. If you have a chance on my Facebook page, you see Ryan Brown, Zombie Pets. He does like these zombie, chibi kind of zombie interpretations of superheroes, and he's got a really cool ABC book, like it's like a children's book, but they're all zombified.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and his art style is like perfect for that. He's got like a really cartoon style.
Yeah.
But yeah, really good guy too. Really good guy. So if you ever see him on my page, or you see me repost his art, take a look. It's really awesome.
For sure.
I am hating this page.
And I thought I had very weird looking characters, but I guess some people just do.
And he's awesome. Like, just an awesome artist.
Oh no, I'm just still trying to wrap my head around the blowfish thing.
Yeah, it was like
I'm trying to imagine it in my head, but I can't. It's like,
it was like blue. It was just like a simple design. And I'm thinking to myself, I honestly felt bad taking money from this person because I'm like, it was really easy to draw, really easy to color. I'm like, I tried to put some like lighting and stuff on it and try to make it cool looking. But even that, just because of the shape and like the lack of any type of like details or appendages and stuff, I'm like, I felt bad. I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm done. I almost want to go here. Just take it and go. Don't worry about payment.
Yeah. I'm just trying to imagine it, and I'm just sitting here like, God, I thought my character designs were weird.
No. This was one of the weird ones. I don't. All right, it wasn't weird. It was unique. How's that? That sounds a little bit.
Yeah, it's unique.
Yeah.
It's just what reason why I say it's weird is because I can't really imagine it. That's why.
Yeah, no, I know. It's hard to picture.
Yeah. I goofed.
Here, can you draw this blowfish, sir? Mr. Artist, sir.
You're starting to pack up your things and run away.
Yeah. I used to love that, man. The last minute commissions. Somebody would come up. It's like 3 days of torture. You're tired. You were up all night in your hotel room drawing because you had to finish up commissions. You're exhausted, and it's like the end of the show. Maybe like 20 minutes left, hey, can you do this really cool picture of so and so? Okay, sir. Draw, monkey, draw. Okay. But the neat thing about doing shows is that first you're in front of a crowd, so like people can watch and come up and watch you draw, which is cool, which is also nerve wracking. But
Oh,
you
yeah.
learn to get over it after a while. You know, it's kind of like you do it for a couple times and it's just like okay, it's not a big deal. But yeah, the guy at the end of the show, they were always cool. Like every customer in the shows were great. They really were. They were like really understanding.
Yeah,
Like I never had any issues with any customers.
yeah,
Like
me
somebody
neither.
coming back and go, no, this is horrible, or I'm not going to pay. I have people like one or two people that came up, left no information, would commission me to do something, pay me, like literally, like throw it down the table. And my wife used to handle like all the money side of things, and then they'd never come back for the commission. And I'd be like, okay, what do I do with this? And
Yeah,
I'd
for
keep it in
real.
my portfolio just in case, like they'd come at the next show. I could go,
Right.
hey, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, it's just
I mean,
fun.
that's a lot of trust in someone to just throw your money at them.
Yeah, yeah.
Just saying.
I used to like in the beginning. Well, even near the end, but really more so in the beginning because I'm very slow, and even traditionally I'm even slower. I would like offer people, listen, if you want me to take it back to the studio, I can do it in my studio and then mail it out to you. And that was always a challenge in and of itself.
Right.
But it does teach you to draw quicker when you're at shows, because you
Oh,
really
yeah.
you're trying to.
Like, I've gotten all sorts of things. I've gotten things from, like, video game characters to Pokemon, which
Mhm.
is which is funny. But, I can draw Pokemon pretty decent, and it's not something I'm particularly good at. But, I love Pokemon, so I play the games and collect the cards for crying out loud.
Right.
It's like, you asked me to draw this pudgy little thing, I'll draw the pudgy little thing. It's a cute little pudgy thing.
I wonder if I could do. I was thinking like just like breaking away from the comic for a bit and doing like some quick sketches kind of thing.
Of, like, what?
Like time drawings.
Oh, I got you.
Like you could have models. There's like a site where you can go and there's like models and stuff.
Oh, I got you. Okay, yeah.
And then like you could set the time for it, like either 1 minute. I think it's like 1 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute, 10 minute kind of thing. And you just like do, you just look at the drawing and just draw it.
Oh, okay, I see what you.
But I don't think there's a way I can do that and put it on the screen where both of us could look at that and then both draw at the same time. I'd have to figure that out. I'm sure there's a way in StreamYard to do it, but I'm gonna have to figure that out. Because I think that would be a good exercise, like a warm up, like
Yeah. Be different for once.
yeah. Like right
Be
now,
different for me, because I've just been working on my dash cam most of the time nowadays.
right, and that's what like I work on Mojo a lot and I work on comics a lot, but like I like to every once in a while break from that and then do like you should do some life drawing, some figure drawing.
Like draw a tree or something.
Well, yeah, you could do objects too. I mean, I do
I
like
know.
it's usually people. I usually do
Yeah.
like I can't remember the name of it's like a site where you can donate to it and they have like models that pose in different poses and stuff, and you could do them like clothed. You could do them, in the nudes and stuff like that if you want to do nude drawings. But it's a good way to learn anatomy and it's a good way to just like practice.
And keep sharp. That kind of thing.
Drawing what you see,
Yeah.
But I'm gonna have to figure that out. Maybe next time I do a live stream, and you come on, we can do like a warm up thing. It's coming out good.
Yeah.
I like that big dude in the back. He looks cool.
That's actually his werewolf form. I need to fix
Oh, that's
it.
his word.
Yeah, I need to fix it a little bit better because it doesn't look as decrepit as I want it to be. So this is like the final. This is the final page of the ash can. I actually have 3 pages. I thought I had 4. I don't know why I did, but there's a to be continued question mark. So because I don't know if they'll go anywhere. So
That's cool. I definitely like that design.
yeah, something I wanted to do different was like because everyone wants to make big giant burly werewolves, and I was like,
Right.
what if I made one that was just really like decrepit looking, like it was on the verge of, it's like in the middle of the stage, like it looks
Like a dog with mange.
Yeah, it looks like a wolf that also has like human pinkish skin and all that still.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah. I guess what kind of inspired me to take that route was that there's a game. It's called the Order 1886, and how they don't. I don't think they call them werewolves outright. They call them half breeds.
Right.
And if you ever get the time to look at the concept art, you can easily just Google it.
What's the name of it?
The Order 1886, like the year, and just type in like
The order of or the order
no
18.
the order.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're right.
I got it.
Yeah.
I see it. All right. Let's.
Like how they did vampires and werewolves were pretty interesting. The game didn't do too well because I personally, it was enjoyable, but it was really
cool.
short. I'm talking about it was like a 6-hour game, which is really short.
Trying to look for pictures of the creature.
You can probably type in like monsters or like werewolves or something like that. Maybe make your search a little bit easier.
I've got something like that. I don't know if it'll get me copy struck, so I got to be careful.
Oh yeah, true.
YouTube.
Yeah, it is YouTube.
But is this kind of what you're talking about?
Yeah.
That kind of look, or that creature in the background?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just like how they did it. It was very different. It's not your usual, and they all looked. They all had a variety to them. It wasn't like just one straight design because. I've seen a lot of movies and stuff like that just do one straight design. I was like, nah, don't you think there would be like variety, like there's diversity kind of sort of thing. Maybe I'm looking way too into it, but that's just how I viewed it. Because to this character, he sees it as a curse. He does not see it as a power. So of course it's gonna look like horrible and gross looking. And half the time he represses it. So.
Let me show you this one. And you tell me if see that the second image in? Is that?
I don't think I can see it. What are you looking at? Sorry. Is it in the
Yep.
chat?
No. Can you see it on the screen?
No, I just see you.
Oh, okay. Well, hold on. I'm sorry. I'm not sharing. I got to get back to the live stream. Hold on. I've got so many tabs open up. I don't know what's going on here. Let me close out a couple of these.
I was like, I see you.
Sorry. Okay. Now it should work.
Yeah, you're right. That's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
I don't think I'll get copied.
No, I don't think
because
so.
It's an image and it's on Google and everybody could go look for it.
It's literally on Google.
Yeah. Something like that? Like this dude?
Yeah.
That looks... Oh, God.
That's
that poor thing looks like it has mange.
Yeah, that's like the best. And they all look different. Like, they don't all look straight up like that. There's like different varieties of them.
Like, what do you do?
Picture.
Unless a thing like this is like bringing you ice cream, what do you do? Like, what do you do when you see something like that?
The game just told you to shoot at it until it died. That's what the game told you to do.
Why? Wise choice. Wise choice.
That scene in the hospital, because when you first meet like a half breed, right? Because the game's really interesting. The character you play is like the Knights of the Round Table exist in this world, but the thing is, the original knights are mostly either dead or they're still alive, like they're immortal from like some holy means, and yeah, there we go. That's a vampire, actually. That one's a vampire, which is pretty cool. I like how they did vampires in the game.
But
I gotta step up my creepiness for Mojo
Yeah.
because that's really some creepy stuff.
oh yeah, and they get
That's the
really
stuff.
like they get really crazy with the vampire designs. You didn't see monsters all
Oh,
too often in the game, unfortunately, but
see, I like that look of a werewolf, like the pointy ears.
yeah,
You know, like
there's
the
some
high,
things I
real
keep.
the real high pointy ears
Yeah,
are pretty cool.
they
I
don't.
like
A
that.
lot of people don't do high pointy ears very often, which is interesting to me. But like with me,
I take, I guess, Drazen's opinion on it, and he literally represses it to the point like he's starving it. So of course it's like raving mad. So it's a nice little thing I gave him because so. I mean, the dude literally like remade his armor because he was a blacksmith's apprentice, and he remade his armor to have like silver lining in the inside. It's literally burning him, but like it's the only way for him to keep it back. So that's why
Oh
sometimes.
look, cousin Phil.
Oh no! That when they first introduce you to the werewolves, you go to like this decrepit like hospital, I think, in the Whitechapel district, because this world is like steampunk, like Victorian looking, and they get, and it's like dead quiet in this place, right? And you're with another knight. When you go in, it's like this place is destroyed. It's all dark. You get separated from your person, and you start hearing like these chewing noises. And you go towards the chewing noises. You find the dude, but he's in his human form, and then he transforms on you, and your character literally starts running, and all you can do is just shoot. Because it, and I mean, I'm talking about it's like Terminator walking towards you. All you could do was shoot.
Oh god.
And then it pretty much like kicks your butt, and then you fight it in a knife fight. Like you just straight up knife fight it. It's pretty interesting. So.
You see, I like this this like concept art here. This is cool.
Yeah.
It's weird. Like it's simple, in terms of like detail. There's no like major detail in this little thing in the corner. I don't know if you see my pointer, but there's not like a lot of detail in it. But I just love to see that sketchy. It's like where all the most dynamic energy is in like this the scrap kind of art like this.
Yeah.
Like the concepts. I love that kind of art. I've thought about doing like an entire book like that, just like really, really, really quick, really, really rough, and just maybe going back and tweaking like little things, but seeing if I could do like a book like that. You know what I mean?
I love doing like character reference sheets. Like,
Yeah.
They're really fun to do.
Oh no, I was thinking about doing like a comic like that,
Oh,
like an entire comic in that style. Like, see this image here?
Oh yeah,
this,
I saw
like,
it. Yeah.
Like it's not overly detailed and it's not overly finished.
Yeah.
But doing an entire book like that, I would love to do something like that. Because I tend to hate my art more when it's finished. It's weird than when it's like in its raw form.
No,
it's
I
like
get what you mean.
You know what I mean? It's I figure as an artist you'd understand that, but like most people, I don't think can understand that.
Oh,
like
there's pictures in my portfolio that I thought were worthy of my portfolio, and I go back now and I'm like, oh.
Yeah. But I mean, I think the more I take a piece and I work on it to get things like quote unquote correct,
mm-hmm.
the worse it makes the piece feel in terms of energy and dynamics. Like I like the raw thumbnail sketches and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I feel like there's a lot of energy in that, and it doesn't always convey for me, for my art. It doesn't always convey into my final pieces to me. But I'd love to do like a book like that with that just really gritty, where there's like lines that shouldn't be there kind of art, kind of breaking the rules kind of art. But I like this concept. This concept art is cool.
The game was really cool. It's just sad it didn't do very well, just because. Like,
What platform was it on? Was
it
it?
was on PlayStation. It was
Was it on
exclusive.
PlayStation?
Yeah, dude, it was advertised. Well, it came out when the PlayStation 4 first came out, which was like either 2014 or 2013, late
Okay.
2013. They advertised the crap out of it. It didn't do very well because number one, it was really short for a
Okay.
$60 game, and
Right.
then it was mostly quick time events. It was more like an interactive movie than an actual game.
Right.
And they hyped up the monsters, right? But a lot of them, you didn't see very many monsters. Like, I'm trying not to go into spoilers, but like, you only
Yeah.
see one vampire, and you only see technically two important half breeds, which is the werewolves, is what they call them. And that's it.
Huh.
But
Yeah, that is kind of weird.
yeah, I think it can make a comeback. It's just it was one of those games that like it looked good on paper, but it was executed like terribly, unfortunately. And I like the premise. It was like set in like a steampunk kind of futuristic London, and like there's like a hidden war. Well, I mean it's not exactly hidden. People know about them. Like there's a war between the knights of the Knights of the Round Table and half breeds, which I think is pretty cool. Like you don't hear much of Knights of the Round Table very much anymore, from what I know.
Yeah.
Just unfortunate.
Let's see.
I tend to take I tend to take a lot of inspiration with my designs from games, just because it's something I really like, and video games tend to do really interesting designs that I don't see very often, and it gets me going to like, oh yeah, that's interesting. So
I want to get that big Overwatch book. Not because I play the game or anything like that. Just I like the art designs.
Yeah, the concept arts are really cool. Like, there's some characters who look vastly different in their concept arts. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Like, I think one character, Mercy, was supposed to be a guy at first called Angel, but they changed it to a girl instead.
Huh.
Yeah,
I really know nothing about the game, but I've seen some of the concept stuff, and they have this huge concept book, or at least they did. I don't know.
I saw it in a Walmart once.
I think it was in Barnes and Nobles, like looking at it. They had like an open version of it, or somebody opened one basically. And I'm like, oh, I gotta look at this.
Blizzard has a really cool concept art, for all their games mostly. World of Warcraft has some pretty cool concept art. I don't play the game, heavens no, but I couldn't ever anyway. But probably be a dangerous game for me to play if I get too caught up in it. But no, they have a really cool concept art thing, especially with Overwatch. I think Soldier 76, one of the characters, was supposed to be a comic character at first. I could be horribly wrong.
Yeah.
But I think that he was supposed to be one. But I don't think it ever became a thing. And then they were like, I guess that person ended up working at Blizzard, and they were like, hey, I have this one character I think would be cool in the game.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I never played it or anything, but like I said, I saw the concept book.
Yeah.
I think it was like in Barnes and Nobles, and it's like, ooh, I gotta pick this
I
thing
liked the
up.
game. I just fell out of it. I just couldn't do it anymore.
Yeah.
Got tired.
Gaming was it like when I played, and this is taking back a little bit. I played a lot of Halo. I used to love the Halo games, and it's addictive. You know what I mean? Like I feel like hours would go by, and I'm like, oh, wow, an entire day is gone. But I used to have fun with that. Again, I think that's what like sparked my son into video game stuff. But
I like to play certain games. Like I really enjoy really hard, challenging games. Those are one of my favorites.
Yeah, my other son brought up his Xbox. I think it was the Xbox 360, and he's like, "Here, Dad, I'm gonna," because he went for the latest think it was like the latest PlayStation that came out, and
PS5.
or yeah, I think so. And it was like really hard to get, and he managed to get it. I guess I know. And he brought up things like, "Do you want this?" He's like, I'm gonna sell it, or I'm gonna, you know, just give it to Chris, his brother. I'm like, well, all right, put it up here, put it in the room. If I get time, I'll play a game. And I played like a Star Wars Rebel game. It's like this. The character was like a redhead character, and he was like a Jedi on this like planet and stuff. And I all of a sudden just was like, oh my god, I'm getting this addictive thing again. Gotta stop. I'm like, I don't have time for this. I can't. So I thought, I'm like, take it, go. Get rid of it. I gotta stop.
I'm not as bad as I used to be. There is some games I've sunk a lot of hours into, but like they've been over the years. Like there's one
Well,
game
I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think
No.
if you got time, if you got the time to spend and play it and stuff, I don't see anything wrong with it. It's just for me, like I could have been spending an entire day drawing and to get in a book, you know what I mean? So it's like, oh god, I
Oh
can't.
no, I definitely
can't
feel
spend
that
it.
now since like, I keep talking about these projects I want to get out and, I keep forgetting, not forgetting about them, I just don't want to be distracted.
Yeah.
Because I get distracted really easy. Like there's a lot of games I've sunk way too many hours into. More than I like to admit. Like there's one which I've been playing. I just got off my year hiatus with because I just needed a break. I was starting to get burned out from it, and I wanted to play different games. It's an MMORPG, and you can get addicted to that stuff real quick. I've been playing it since like late 2014. I'm like a hardcore veteran of that game, and
What's the name of it?
it's Warframe. It's like a game set in space. Kind of like it's in the far future. Humans don't exist anymore.
Okay.
And warframes the lore is really hard to explain. It's like you have to like literally look up like a timeline video to get the gist of it. It's really hard to explain. But the premise of Warframe is that you collect like they're like, imagine Iron Man, right? But like the warframes are actually living beings. Yeah, it's really hard to explain. It's like trying to explain the deep Lord of the Rings lore kind of level.
Okay.
yeah. It's really hard without like a video. It's a great game, but like I've been playing it since 2014. I have like close to 4,000 hours in it, and so.
But does it have ice cream in it? That's the question.
Not yet. There's fish. You can fish in the game. Believe it or not.
You can fish in the game?
Yeah, you can fish. Yeah. And then like there's like open areas where you can go to. You can fish for like real actual fish, or you can go find robotic fish, and you can go find fish that float in the air instead of in the water.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and they add like little free roam areas, and they all have like their different factions to them, and of course you have like a daily point thing cap, so you can't go like all day getting all the highest rank possible. It resets at like 6 o'clock every day. But yeah, you could sink a lot of time into it. I used to know life it, but I decided to take a year hiatus so I could just focus on my artwork and try and get somewhere for a little while. Plus, I was just playing it too much. I was starting to get burned out, and there was really no content for me to play, so I was tired.
Yeah, it's like I said, I just had to stop. And as soon as I felt myself getting like that, oh, here we go, I can look at this game, and this game looks pretty cool. I'm like, oh no, I gotta stop. Get that thing out of there.
I don't play a lot of new games lately. I've been playing all the ones that like are my pride and true.
Right. I'm gonna promote one more guy, real quickly, and that is Mr. Brian Shear, Gunship Thunderbunch.
Oh yeah, I've seen a recent piece you did of that. Pretty cool.
Thunderbunch. Brian is such a funny dude. Like, he does a live stream every day, and he's an amazing artist, but he's also like really, really funny. He's got like a really dry sense of humor. Indiegogo. Well, that's not really dry. He's just funny. It's like he's got, some people got the voice for radio or the
Oh,
you know what I
yeah,
mean?
the golden
Like it's just like it
voices.
just sounds you know what I mean? It's like him and his friend Elliot Fernandez, when those two are together, they do a show called Paranormals, and it's hysterical. They haven't done it in a while, but they do just like stupid paranormal stories, and it's just really stupid, funny comedy stuff. But he's such a cool laid back dude. Oh no, this is the first one. I want the second one. Oops, I'm searching. Uh, Gunship Thunder
Oh,
Punch.
now it's looking much better.
Two. Thunder Pump Synthwave. Gunship Thunder Punch Indiegogo. Come on, Brian. Where's your? That's the first one again. Book 2. There we go. I think I got it. Yeah, there it is. All right. Let's look at Brian Shearer's Gunship Thunder Punch. Brian is way past his goal. Look at that. Way to go, Brian. It is still open. There are 26 days left. 307 backers. It is book 2, and it comes with a synthwave album. Check that out. Martians took her son. Now her only hope is a convict, a hillbilly, and an old transforming gunship. Here's Brian's video for Gunship Thunder Punch 2. Let's take a look.
Gunship Thunder Punch is back. This second graphic novel in the series picks up where the adventure began in the first 80-page book. And if you missed book 1, don't worry. You can get on board with books 1 and 2 in this Indiegogo campaign. Martians kidnapped her son, and Nova Marcos has one chance to get him back. Her only hope lies with an outdated transforming gunship, a convict, and a gun-toting hillbilly. More mutants, more Martians, more ships, more sci-fi robot adventure. During this campaign, you can get exclusive extras like prints, trading cards, and original art. Time is limited, so get in now. But hang on. There's more. This book comes with an original synthwave album. Immerse yourself in adventure with an original soundtrack inspired by Gunship Thunder Punch. Get your quarters ready to go and press start on Gunship Thunder Punch.
Oh. Love that video. That's an arcade reference. Yeah, Gunship Thunder Punch. Check it out. The first book was cool. I got the first book, and it was pretty awesome. And Brian has several different tiers. You can get book 2, and I think he has a catch-up tier 2, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere. Trading cards are included. There's one from Elliot Fernandez's friend there. Elliot's another fantastic artist and is working on Doom Kicker. His own, him and Doug Naple, who did Earthworm Jim, are doing that book. And Elliot's art is like phenomenal, along with Brian's here. I also have Brian's art book, if you guys have a chance to check that out. When he does his live streams, he does a lot of drawings, and they end up in his art books. So, which is cool, because if you see something that he's drawing that you like, you can get it in the art book, which is pretty really cool, laid back guy, really cool campaign, awesome story, awesome robots. Brian also drew for Transformers. He worked on Transformers, worked on G.I. Joe. So check out his stuff. It's a really good book. Back in today, I'm gonna see if I can play that synthwave. Hopefully I don't get banned or something. Let's see here.
The police come knocking on your door.
I think I could draw to this. Oh. It's not bad. All right, there's enough of that. I just cutting Brian right off. That's it. That's cool. I don't want to like spoil it for people. You know, go on to Indiegogo, folks. The campaign is still open. There's 26 days left. You can listen to the rest of that synthwave. If you like synthwave music, back the book. Get a synthwave album with the book. He's also got a merch pack, which is like a keychain attached to it. I think he's doing a standee too, if I'm not mistaken. Some type of standee, which is kind of like an image on a stand. It's like a standable statue-ish kind of thing. That looked pretty cool. And then there's an original art tiers that you guys can get. You can get some original art. You can get it from Gunship Thunder Punch. I think he also has a website where you can pick up original art from like his G.I. Joe and Transformers D's. Brian Scheer, cool guy, awesome project, awesome book. Back it if you can. If you can't back it, at least do the like, share, and go to his YouTube channel, subscribe. Funny dude, really laid back, and very talented artist. That's Brian Scheer's Gunship Thunder Punch Book 2. And I am going to do that promoting right there. So what you think of that?
I think it's cool.
Think it's cool?
Yeah.
I was never like I can't. I'll say I wasn't a fan of Transformers. I like Transformers. I like the first movie a lot. I really did. Like the very first Transformers movie, I thought was like cool. Just the effects in it and stuff. But I was never like a collector of that stuff. You know, so it's like wasn't like the genre I was in, but Brian does like an awesome job on it, like drawing that stuff. And drawing that stuff for me, like drawing mechanical stuff. I can't.
Yeah.
It's like, I can't. It always looks wrong. It's all the respective things.
Yeah, that's why I'm excited. If I can get this ash can out, it will force me to learn a lot of things because I know how I want this world to look, and you know, there's going to be some mechanical looking stuff, and
Right.
like and architecture a lot because that's something I'm not very good at, and that is something I want to fix. So
Yeah, with Mojo, it's more like everything's been destroyed kind of thing. So I can do kind of that. Yeah, it's kind of a building, but it's got trees wrapped around it now. It's like everything's overgrown. So that makes it a little bit more fun.
and you know the city that First Sin takes place in is nicknamed the Twisting City. So I can
cool.
get like really creative with how buildings look. Like they can twist and turn, go different directions, or
Right.
taller than usual. I mean, even though it's like extremely Gothic / Victorian looking buildings, you know, it would just be really fun. So I have some liberty with the buildings.
That's cool.
Yeah. But at the same time, it's still forcing me to draw something I need to learn. So I just, if it does get somewhere, I can't wait to do the twist. It's a really, really interesting twist I'm going to pull on people, and it's going to be really funny. I kind of hint at it when I post my pictures. I put like little dialogue or little lore pieces in them.
Right.
I kind of hint at the twist a little bit, but not outright. It kind of just plays on the words of there's more than meets the eye to things. It's just a matter of digging to figure it out, that kind of thing. And I love doing twists, so hopefully I can catch people off guard. If it does become a thing, hopefully.
Yeah, I would say writing Mojo's my biggest challenge. Because I'm, this is the first time I'm writing a story.
I wouldn't
I've
say
come up with
writing- Yeah,
I've come up with
sorry.
characters, before, but not actually writing an entire backstory or book. So for me, this has been a challenge.
I don't think writing is really hard for me. I think the biggest challenge is I tend to get excited about dialogue because I tend to tell more of things through character dialogue. I don't outright tell you. I kind of give you like little bits and pieces so you can you can. I love doing that because it lets people play with how can I put it, like what they think of it, because
They
you're
can
outright,
insert their own imagination.
yeah. Like you feel like something is off about the people of because the place where it takes place in it's called Lepra. You feel like there's something off about the Leprans, like maybe there's something different about them. Because the thing with Leprans is that they're highly religious. Because I made a fictional religion in this book, and it was really fun doing that because I never did that before. And they're highly religious. I'm talking about like on the extreme side of it. And they're constantly at a war with like these northern warrior tribes called the place is called Tenora, but they call them savages. But like the Tenorans are like Vikings on steroids. Like they live a warrior's life. All they believe in is war, and they will get to it. They are very infamous for being really strong and like just crazy in battle. I have some of the antagonists because there's like 11 different antagonists because Drazen is being hunted by his former compatriots in the book, and there's one who was in like a great war that happened before the events for Sin takes place, and she tells people stories about how the Tenoran, the northern savages, could like literally with one swipe of a sword, literally like chop a fully cladded Lepran knight in two just because they were so strong. That was pretty interesting. And that kind of plays into the thing that, because Drazen is half Tenoran, so that's why he looks odd. And it kind of also plays into that Leopards tend to really don't like him since the Tenorans have such like a bad reputation behind them. It's really fun.
Sounds interesting.
Oh yeah.
I've seen some of your writing posts are pretty good. Like
Yeah.
you write very, very well. I can't. My book is going to consist of simple sentences. Mojo woke up. Mojo went to the bathroom. Mojo got dressed.
I think I just make characters accidentally sound crazier than they seem, so raving. I mean, that's the point of First Sin. Like, you're trying to really guess if like there's something odd about this person. Like, I mean, my goal is to make people second guess about this world a lot. Like, what really is the god that Leopards worship? To them, it's like this merciful god, but what if it's not? What if it's actually this benevolent being or something like that? You know what I mean? And what it is, the Tenorans believe that the Leopards, they worship a false god, that it's a god in disguise, and they call it Valier the Death Eater. And that's why they're at war with them, because they're like, yo, do you realize you're worshipping this thing that actually doesn't like you? It's manipulating you. And the Leopards are like, yo, Rob, screw you. So, yeah, that's why they're fighting each other.
Cool. Sounds like you got a good premise going.
Yeah, I
You
just
know?
hope I can get somewhere with it. All that, I don't want all that effort to go to waste.
No, I mean, you got to make it a passion project, you know. So
Oh,
if
sure.
you're passionate about it and you can relay that passion out, um, I'm sure you do fine. You know, and
Sure is.
you just keep plugging. You know, just keep doing what you love. I mean, if you're loving the story and you like where it's going, just keep doing it. Like I this Mojo character, you know, I didn't create him, but when I first saw him and I drew him and I spoke with Raj, the story just wrote itself. And like, there's just so many cool things that I like about it. So it's keeping me involved. You know what I mean? And I gotta say, like, I can tend to get bored really quick with projects. You know, but this one is like, I could see myself drawing like Mojo books for a while. Really,
Yeah.
you know, I like the
I could see
character.
myself drawing a lot of first sin stuff for a
Yeah,
while, just because it's like it's a love letter to like the stuff that inspired me to keep doing art, and also like it's also something I really wanted to do, which was like a gothic horror project. I'm sure I'll draw a superhero one of these days, but like I really want to do like a dark fantasy gothic horror
yeah,
kind of thing. You know.
I hear you.
So
All right, I'm gonna end here if it's okay with you.
yeah, that's fine.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna draw a little bit longer, but I'm kind of beat too. I gotta. At least I'm off this weekend, which is great. So I'll have like
Hey.
3 days of arting, which would be nice. So get some solid work done. You know.
It's fine with me.
So if I live stream again, I'll throw the thing out in the chat for people. But let me put it back on. If there's anything you want back on you, if there's anything you want to show, I'm trying to figure out how I can just put you by yourself. I haven't figured that one out yet. I mean, that's my ugly mug. Oh wait, maybe this will work. No, that just switches us. Oh yeah, there it is.
Hey.
Okay. Hey, I finally figured it out. All right.
That's funny.
Yay. Yeah, StreamYard is all new to me. Newish, I should say. Features. Anything you want to show off?
Not really. I've just been working on this same page.
Turned it? Yeah, me too. I feel like I've been on this page for like days now. Turn it around. Yeah, there we go. Now we can see it.
Sorry, I don't have
No, it's
proper
okay.
equipment, so
Looks
Like-
great.
yeah. So
It's nice to see the finished, the more refined pencils.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's really good.
That's
You're
what
cleaning-
happens.
You're cleaning it up well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then I'm facing these two perspective problems, and then I'm gonna go first finish that cover. I'm actually gonna go through here and probably redo a couple, if that makes any sense. So
Oh, absolutely cool. Absolutely cool. All right, Marion, I'm going to take off. I'm going to draw for a little bit, and I'm off to bed.
all right.
All right. Thanks for coming out.
Fine
All right.
with me. See you, man.
All right. You have a good one. Okay. All right, folks. Check out the campaigns. Showed off Don Chin's Beard Zerker. We showed off the Ace. We showed off, of course, Mojo Rising, which I'm just going to do one quick check on Mojo, see how the guys are doing on that. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Put that over here. Put that there. All right, we're still at the same spot, but that's cool. A little bit more than halfway there. 27 days to go. If you guys can, jump on to Kickstarter and back Mojo Rising Book 2, The Book of Souls. Help this team get their book out there. They did a great job with the first one. They're doing even a better job with the second one. It's just we're all just constantly improving and trying to put good books in your hand. And this book will tie into the origin stories. You'll learn more about the character in my book and where he came from, and then I'll just give more richness to these books that these guys are doing and putting out, which are phenomenal. So back if you can. If you can't back, just send a like and a share. sharing is important. The more eyes that get on it, the better. Uh, and I appreciate it. And I appreciate everybody who does so. I appreciate you if you don't. All right, so no drama on this stream, no ice cream. Back to books if you can, guys. Appreciate it. Let's get indie comic creators' dreams out there to people to see and help keep the medium of comics alive. You know, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Everybody knows them. Started out as a small little black and white comic book. You know, so one day someone's dream can go even bigger and better. So do what you can to back them. All right, folks. Everybody, have a good night. Thank you for coming out.